Ajnana. Ajnana. The word itself says ignorance. Jnana is light, knowledge. Ajnana, ignorance. Usually we say Ajnana, ignorance, is like darkness, or it's a blindness. We usually say blindness. Ajnana timirandhasya andhasya jnananjana shalakaya. If Ajnana, ignorance, is darkness, Jnana is light. Ignorance is absence of light. It is not only blindness. Ajnana, ignorance, is deafness. It is dumbness. You are not sensitive, insensitive. You are passive. You are rigid. You are dead. Senses are not refined, limited. All this will come. We think we can hear well, we can listen, we can see, we can touch, we can talk, we can taste. We think. It is not true. The right listening is listening with pure love, deep love and sympathy. That is right listening. If we can, you can listen with conditions in your mind, you can listen with prejudice, you can listen with assumptions. It is not right listening. It's not pure listening at all. Like that, if there is impurity inside, if we see, it is not right seeing. If there is impurity in the mind, if we touch, it is not a right touch. Right seeing, right touch, right talking, right eating. Right means be sensitive and feel it, enjoy, participate, involve. All this will come. With love, compassion, bhakti, with that feeling. The love keeps everything, puts everything aside, and you can listen in silence. You can touch in silence. You can do things. The action comes from silence when there is love. Love keeps everything aside. Listen in silence. Then listening, right thinking, right touching, right. Anything can trigger your enlightenment. The five senses, if you refine it, it triggers your enlightenment. Pure listening is listen with no idea, no desire, no interpretations, not even the effort to listen. There should not be any effort to listen. That is right pure listening. Here, what you listen is not important. How you listen. It's a question of how you listen. Listen through love. Truth is not far away from you. Dharma is not far away from you. Religion is not far away from you. If you listen through love, through heart. Religion is an art now, an art of melting, art of dissolving into the whole. When you use your heart, you feel that you are melting. You are dissolving into the universe, dissolving into the organic whole. That is religion. True religion means an art. It's an art of dissolving into the whole. Here, whole is God. When you attain to that wholeness, you are godly, you are holy. Your whole means you are not separate. You are no longer separate. You just drop the idea of that separation. You are not separate. You are not just an ice cube now. You just starts melting and merging into and becoming the sea or becoming ocean or becoming water. You are just become totally liquid. You are just flowing. This experience is a great experience, is bliss. Even if you want to be miserable, you can't be miserable. A man who lives in ego, who lives with that 5 limited senses which works outside, even if he tries hard to become blissful, he remains miserable. We should remember that there are two things. The surrender means dissolve. Surrender means totally be flexible, vulnerable. When you are surrendered means the consequence is bliss. Bliss is the result of surrender. The 5 senses, if you use, you live in only 5 senses without that feeling. That is, you are rigid, you are reacting, you are resisting everything. Misery, pain is a result of resistance. Surrender, there is bliss. If you resist, there is pain, that is misery.